2020 March 1. Daily Bread Passage. Luke chapter 8 verse 49 to 56. Key verse. Verse 50. Title: Don't be afraid, just believe. Bible passage. While Jesus was still speaking, someone came from the house of Jairus, the synagogue leader. "Your daughter is dead," he said. "Don't bother the teacher anymore." Hearing this, Jesus said to Jairus, "Don't be afraid, just believe, and she will be healed." When he arrived at the house of Jairus, he did not let anyone go in with him except Peter, John and James, and the child's father and mother. Meanwhile, all the people were wailing and mourning for her. "Stop wailing," Jesus said. "She is not dead but asleep." They laughed at him, knowing that she was dead. But he took her by the hand and said, "My child, get up." Her spirit returned, and at once she stood up. Then Jesus told them to give her something to eat. Her parents were astonished, but he ordered them not to tell anyone what had happened. Daily Bread message. 1. Responding to fear with faith. Before Jesus finished his conversation, someone came and told Jairus that his daughter had died. While the girl was alive, there was a glimmer of hope. But when she was dead, there was no point in bothering Jesus. All earthly hope died with Jairus' daughter, yet Jesus told Jairus not to be afraid, to believe in him and experience a miracle. When fear and death come, we, too, must hear Jesus' word, "Don't be afraid, just believe." How will you respond in the face of hopelessness and fear? 2. My child, get up. Jairus evidently believed, for he continued with Jesus back to his home. The wailing and mourning created an atmosphere of death and unbelief. Jesus said the girl was asleep. People laughed. Jesus took his top disciples and the dead girl's parents into the room. He took the girl's hand and said, "My child, get up." The girl came back to life. Jesus is stronger than death. No matter how dark and difficult our circumstances, let us overcome fear by believing in Jesus. Prayer. Lord Jesus, thank you for walking with me in my trials. Help me not to be afraid but just believe. One word. Overcome fear with faith.